as we know, of course, our very own, or like as Ronnie like to say, all hail President Gaten Mackenzie. He's been singing a high song with regards to motorsports and how we want to improve motorsports in South Africa, more specifically in Africa as a continent. And of course, we want to dive more into a little bit deeper into it. Of course, every Wednesday we got none other than the President of WOMZA himself, of course, Mr. Ismail Peck, who joins us in the building every Wednesday at around 9:30. Just give us an insight as to what's going on in the world of motorsport. And today, he did not come alone. He came with a man that has a following, possibly as much as Jesus and disciples would have, but obviously maybe a little bit more. A man called Nkwanja. We'll dive into him, of course, to get some insight as to what is his involvement in the world of motorsport is concerned, what he does, how is he involved, and what is his partnership with, of course, none other than the president of the president of WOMZA, Mr. Ismail Peck himself. Gentlemen, welcome to the building. Welcome to Bogart Radio. How are you guys doing?
Morning.
Morning.
Yes, sir. Very good. Very welcome to you guys. Mr. Ismail, I want to start off with you first. I know this past weekend you had a huge event. Of course, the Minister of Sports and Recreation was there himself, Mr. Gaten Mackenzie. He seemed quite excited to be part of it. Of course, as I mentioned, he's been singing a very, very loud song of reviving motorsport in South Africa. And you, of course, you at the heart of it. You are literally the leader of propelling motorsports or bringing back motorsports in the continent and more specifically in South Africa. Guide us through the event that took place this weekend.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for having me once again. It's always just nice being here in Bogart Radio. Okay, so this weekend that went by, we had our final with our national oval track racing. It was against the British, and we had our Minister Mackenzie there, and he absolutely loved it. He really enjoyed it. He actually used the flag to start the race off as well, and it was just off the hook once again. Off the hook. The place was packed. There was lots of different categories of racing. And we wrapped up our 3-part series. And now we're moving on to our 4x4 series.
The 4x4 series. I know you're very, very excited about that. Last year you had a similar event. When you mentioned to us, we were literally, our jaws dropped, and I was thinking to myself, how were we not part of this event? And of course, a lot of the people that are listening now are probably thinking to themselves, wait, 4x4 series, I've got a Ford Ranger, I've got the Mahindra, I've got various 4x4s in my house. How do I get part of this event? Before I get myself involved, before we get Bogart Radio involved, how do the general listener get involved in the 4x4 series?
Okay, firstly, to our listeners, let me introduce Mr. Nkwanja himself that's here with us in studio. Welcome.
Thank you so much for inviting me here. It's such a good pleasure to be here. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. From the introduction and before, when we were off air, Mr. Ismail did mention how imperative you are with regards to the 4x4 series that's taking place. Just give us a little bit of a background history as to who you are, what your involvement in motorsport is, and how you got in partnership with Mr. Peck.
Yes, my name is Nkwanja, or Upatizwe Kuzwa, actually. I'm an enthusiast, 4x4 enthusiast. So what we do is 4x4. We actually do off-roading around South Africa. There's a group called Nguni Off-Road. It's our head office, and then there's Nokwaja. So we've been actually hosting a lot of events before the trending started trending, and everyone started to know about us. But the upcoming one now is just right here in Benoni, and on the 5th of April. So hopefully everyone will be there to see what we do, and then there will be also a drag race of bakkies.
Bakkies?
Yes.
4x4s, standard 4x4s.
Yes. There will also drag race of bakkies.
Let's go, keep going, yeah?
Yes, there will be 4x4 drag race there, 4x4 off-roading there in the mountains. There's a mine dumps there on the sandy, so it has a huge support.
When you mentioned Benoni, I'm assuming it's the K1 racetrack. Formula K racetrack.
Formula K.
I've been there before. And the last time I was there, I know Mr. Ishmael, you're doing quite a bit of renovations, and you're setting up the track as well. So right now, I'm assuming the track is pretty much ready for all those 4x4s to go on that track. Is that look, I'm not a thrill chaser, and also I have a bit of a fear of heights. So for those that are on the safer side, how treacherous is that for anyone else that wants that's thrill chasing, to say the least? How would you enjoy? How would somebody enjoy such a track, to say the least?
Okay, I think on the day we'll be only racing bakkies.
Okay,
right. And then I think moving forward, going on as we host the events there and so forth, and then we start racing the sport cars and all of that. But on the day, we'll just race bakkies. It will be an open day for the track.
Okay. But let me come in here, Nokwacha. It's going to be see who climbs the highest. So these hill climbs, all different hill climbs that we set out, and we start off with the lowest one.
Mr. Ishmael, those brake pads, they've got insurance now. I want to be rolling backwards. I don't want.
We set it up as safe as possible. Okay. So we actually had no issues last year. It was all really good, and we set up quite a few different obstacle courses, which is all meaning climb up the mine dumps as far as you can. I think you were the fastest, the highest last year.
I was the best last year.
Come on.
Match fixing. It's not match fixing. You guys are not organizing things. Just give me an insight. I know off air we also spoke about there's entertainment as far as motorsports is concerned, but then there's a general family member, there's general kids that will come through. What entertainment do we have for families, for wives, for girlfriends that are not entirely not entirely on the motoring side of things, but still want to be entertained? Do you have any form of stage performance artists coming through?
Yes.
Who you got on the lineup there? If you're allowed to confirm.
we can't confirm, but
I'm not really allowed to confirm now, right? But we've got top headliners that will be coming there on the day. It will be very nice. We've got a stage. We'll have VIP, VVIP, and there will be a lot of entertainment on the day, and it will be nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just
for all the wives out there, the entertainment is to watch their husbands have fun.
At least we'll have something to talk about when they're on the way home. At least there's a little bit of a story to talk about. Just a quick reminder on the date, the time, and the venue again.
On the 5th of April, it starts at
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
Yeah,
Yes,
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
Is as far as our ticketing is concerned, as far as our social media is concerned, how do our listeners follow you guys on social media? How do our listeners buy the tickets to be part of this prestigious event?
Ticket, you can access them at Combi Ticket and also at We Buy My Ticket.
Buy
My Ticket. Yes, there's a link that you're going to share on social media. You can check us on Nokwaja on TikTok and also on Instagram Nokwaja. And even on Facebook, Nokwaja. Okay, it's going to be everywhere.
I saw you following. You, like I mentioned, you have a huge following. Last year, from my calculation, looking at the pictures you guys sent out, there was possibly over 50,000 people. If I'm not miscalculating, can we expect a bigger number this year?
I'm sure it will double this year because so many people saw it on TV. And they were just so excited. And people, when it's something for the first time, they're like, but must I go? And when they saw what happened there, they all want to be part of it. Everyone just wants to be part of it.
And before I let you gentlemen go, Mr. Ishmael, I just wanted to bring you in this as a closing sentiment. Of course, you've been heavily involved. I know part of our relationship, you've been in course of many years, you've been heavily involved in just bringing motorsport back in the country. And now that there seems to be there seems to be a lot of attention in what you are doing now. How impressed are you with regards to the involvement from government, from our private sector in sustaining motorsport in the country, in maintaining motorsport in the country, and of course upgrading and getting and going through the process of inclusion in motorsport?
The only way we can do that is with our people, with businesses, and some money that they can inject into the sport for us to take it another level. We can't do it on our own. All that we can do is work with what we have, showcase the best that we can have to get people interested to take it to another level. And with us at our new racetrack, we haven't given it a name yet because we're still looking for a naming rights sponsor.
Name it after me, man. Name it after Bogart Radio. But anyway. And, with people backing us, with the sports minister backing us, I'm hoping to have him there as well that day. So people just know I'm inviting the sports minister, but I can guarantee you he's going to be there that Saturday. 100%. Really looking forward to it. Gentlemen, last one. Mr. Nokwanja, before I let you go, last one. Quick reminder again, where do we get the tickets, the date of the event, and your quick social medias again before I let you go?
Date of the event, 5th of April.
Yes, sir.
Ticket, Combi Ticket, and www.buymyticket.co.za. And you can get us on Nokwaja, at Nokwaja on TikTok. On Instagram, Nokwaja as well. Even on Facebook, Nokwaja.
Yes, as you can hear, the energy is pretty much palpable, and of course exciting to say the least. A little bit more thrilling if you are a motorsport enthusiast. This is definitely the event for you to go through. Of course, I will post some of the insights, some of the information on our website, on our social media as well, if you want to be part of this. And of course, we'll keep Mr. Ismail coming here on a regular basis just to give you more insight as far as the upcoming WOMZA event is concerned, as far as the 4x4 event taking place on the 5th of April. A lot of excitement in that regard. We will definitely be there as your broadcasters just to capture some content that to make sure the event is everlasting as far as visuals are concerned. Mr. Ismail Peck, Mr. Nokwanja, it's been a great pleasure having you gentlemen in the building. I look forward to having you guys again back next week.
I hope you guys are going to be there in full force.
We will definitely,
and
100%.
We're going to just look at Ronnie. It's going to happen out there. I tell you what, it's going to be crazy out there, guys. You can also just look on my Ismail Peck Facebook or Instagram or anything, and you will see all how you can buy the tickets and everything there. So yeah, get your tickets right now. We're going to start posting, I think, from today. The tickets will go live from today.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The sooner the better.
The sooner the better, 100%. We got about 2 months to go. Of course, as Mr. Ismail Peck, you can check him. Mr. Ismail Peck mentioned you can check him out on his Facebook page. If not, he'll send us the link, and you can find the link on our page as well, which of course will link you back to his page, which of course will guide you as far as the ticket purchasing process is concerned. Definitely something to be excited about in the upcoming months. More WOMZA doing things and changing motorsports in South Africa altogether. Gentlemen, thank you so much for making time to come in today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.